saying I'm a procrastinator. I'm just saying that this footage might have been filmed in September of 2019. I think this is a classic case of when I have no time, I have all the ideas. And when I have all the time, I have none of the ideas. So we're trolling the back catalogue today. In September, I turned 30.
Wow!
And what better way to deal with such a traumatic event than by making Skittles Vodka. See, the best thing about Skittles Vodka is that it is so very sweet, you don't realize you're drinking straight vodka until you're half a jar down and you try to stand up. You can also do this with jelly beans, with gummy bears, any sweet or fruit. It's basic infusion, that's all it is. Personally, I really like making Skittles Vodka because when you finish, you've got a beautiful little rainbow that you can line up and then drink. What's not to love? So here is a quick tutorial for how I personally make my Skittles Vodka.
So obviously first you're going to need a butt ton of Skittles. I annoyingly couldn't find one giant bag, so I had to get a couple bags of these individual servings, and the first thing you're going to want to do is sort them all into individual flavors. Luckily for you guys, you get to view this in fast forward, but for me it took a good quarter of an hour. You can mix the flavors together. Jelly beans, you can get some really nice flavors if you mix the different jelly beans together, but when I do it with Skittles, I like to do the individual flavors because I think it makes a really cool rainbow and they just taste better as individual flavors. Ta-da! Next, you're going to need some airtight containers, one for each color. I obviously ran out of plastic containers and had to use this water bottle, but that's fine if the shoe fits, am I right? Now you want your trusty Pyrex and your vodka. I started out measuring out 250 ml for each of these. Then I realized that if each of those jars behind me holds 250 ml, and there's 10 jars and 5 flavors of Skittles, I'm gonna need 500 ml of vodka for each one. So this was a lot of vodka. Now that they are all done, set them aside. You can either do it overnight or over the course of 8 hours. Try halfway through to mix them up, to make sure that the vodka is able to get to all of the Skittles and they don't stick to the bottom like happened here and they won't disintegrate properly. These are the jars that I'm using. I found them at Poundland. They were £1 for a pack of 3 and they come with these little removable blackboard stickers and chalk. So you can, write your name on it or you can just write abusive comments. I used a strainer because you get some leftovers and some floaty bits, so I strained mine out before then pouring it into the jar, and even so, after straining, you can still see there's a little bit of extra sticky goodness, shall we say. Make sure for each jar you screw the lid on good and tight, because the last thing you want when you're transporting these is for you to leak sticky vodka everywhere. It's not nice. I chose to then make my jars a little pretty by adding a bow to them. Ain't she fancy? And then stick on those little stickers for a little extra decoration. I found to transport them just by sticking a little cardboard in there helps keep them secure.
And there you have it. Not that difficult, but looks really cool, and it's just a little something more to give your party a zhuzh, if we're ever allowed to have parties again, that is. Also fun to drink on your own. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like and subscribe. Ha 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 ha. Okay, bye!